Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the U.S. podcast by Speak Like a Local. I'm Mike, and I'm so happy to be here with you all today.
And I'm Sarah. It's great to be back, Mike. We have a fantastic episode lined up for all our amazing listeners today. I'm really excited about this one.
We really do, Sarah. Before we dive into our topic, we just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been supporting us. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions mean the world to us. Honestly, it's incredible.
They really do. So if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, share this episode with your friends who are learning English, and hit that like button. It helps us reach more people and continue making these podcasts for you. Your support truly matters.
Absolutely, Sarah. Today's topic sounds really fun. I think our listeners are going to love this.
Yes, today we're talking about the top 5 most common mistakes English learners make. These are the ones that trip people up all the time.
Oh no, I think I've made all of them before. Seriously.
Don't worry, Mike. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a language, even native speakers. That's completely normal.
That's true. When I started learning English, I always said things like, "Thank you to help me," and people looked confused. It was so embarrassing.
Yes, that's a very common mistake. It's about 2 and 4. Oh, that's mistake number 1. This is the perfect example.
Exactly. So let's start with that. 2 versus 4.
Okay, I'm ready. But honestly, 2 and 4 always confuse me. I never get it right.
You're not alone. Many learners find them tricky because both can sound similar, but they're used differently. Don't worry, it's easier than you think.
So what's the difference?
Let's make it easy. We use to when we talk about a direction, sending something to someone, or moving towards something. And we use for when we talk about a purpose or a benefit, doing something for someone.
Okay, so 2 is direction and 4 is purpose. Simple.
Exactly. Let's see some examples. I give a gift to my friend. I buy a gift for my friend.
Wait, both sound right, but the meaning is a little different, right?
Good ear. Let's look closer. When you say, I give a gift to my friend, the focus is on who receives the gift, the direction of giving. But when you say, I buy a gift for my friend, the focus is on why, the purpose or benefit.
So 2 shows who gets something, and 4 shows why I do something. I think I'm getting it.
Perfect. You got it. Exactly.
Let me try some examples. I send an email to my boss. I write an email for my boss.
Great examples. The first one, send an email to my boss, means you sent it to their inbox. The second one, write an email for my boss, means maybe your boss asked you to help write it. You did it to help them.
Oh, I see. 2 equals direction, 4 equals purpose or benefit. Now it makes sense.
Exactly. Let's try some quick practice. I'm going to say a sentence, and you tell me if we use to or for. Ready? This is going to be fun.
Ready, let's do this.
I gave the keys to my coworker.
Direction, 2.
Perfect.
Next one.
I opened the door for my coworker.
That's purpose, so 4. I can do this.
Yes, great job. Okay, one more. I explained the problem. My manager.
Good question. We usually say explain to someone. So I explained the problem to my manager. Am I right?
Yes, so explain always uses to. You're on fire, Sarah.
Yes. Verbs like explain, talk, speak, and listen usually go with to. For example, talk to me, listen to the teacher, speak to your boss. These are really common verbs.
That's so helpful. And for is more like, I worked for my boss.
Right, exactly. I worked for my boss means you did something to help your boss. The focus is on the purpose or benefit.
So simple. I like how you explain that. You make it so clear.
Thank you. Okay, let's move on to some real-life examples. This will help cement what we just learned.
Sure. Imagine this. You're at work, and you say, can you send this report to me? Correct?
Right, that's direction, to my inbox.
But if you say, can you send this report For me, it means you want them to send it on your behalf, so the meaning changes completely. This is important.
Yes, small word, big difference. This is crucial for understanding.
Okay, so let me summarize. To equals direction or receiver. For equals reason, purpose, or benefit.
Excellent summary. I think I can handle that now. I feel so much more confident.
Great. But remember, sometimes both can appear in the same sentence. This is where it gets interesting.
Really? How?
Like this. I gave the book to John for his birthday. See? Both words in one sentence?
Oh, wow, both. This is so clever.
Yes. To John, that's direction. For his birthday, that's purpose. Perfect example.
That's cool. So, one more example. I made coffee for you.
Right. That's the purpose. You made it because it's for them.
But can I say, I gave the coffee to you?
Perfect. You're thinking like a native speaker now. And now you sound like a pro.
Okay, that's one mistake down. I feel great about this one. What's next? I'm excited to learn more.
Next is another classic. Say versus tell. This one trips up a lot of people.
Oh, yes, this one always gets me. I never know when to use say or tell. It's so confusing.
You're not alone. Many learners mix them up. Let's break it down simply. We use say to focus on the words. We use tell to focus on the person.
So say equals words, tell equals person. Got it.
Exactly. Here's a tip. After tell, you usually need to say who you're talking to. After say, you don't need to. This is the key difference.
Oh, that's simple. Example, she said she was tired. She told me she was tired. I see the difference now.
Oh, I see. You can't say she said me, right? That doesn't work.
Correct. No, she said me is wrong. You must say she told me. This is an important rule.
So say doesn't need a person, but tell does. Exactly.
Let's try a few examples. My boss said I did a good job. How's that?
Yes, that's perfect.
Now, my boss tell me I did a good job. Is this right?
That's what the person told. My boss told me I did a good job. Remember, tell needs the person.
Perfect. Here's another. He said I'm late. How do we use these words?
We use say for exact words or quotations when you're repeating exactly what someone said.
Continuing. He told me he was late. We use tell when we report the information, when we're paraphrasing or reporting what they said.
So say is good when you quote someone. You're getting this.
Exactly. And tell is better when you report what they said. This makes so much sense.
That helps a lot. But sometimes I hear people say to, like he said to me. Is that wrong?
Good observation. You can use say to if you want to add the person. For example, he said to me that he was late. But in normal speech, people prefer he told me he was late. It's more natural.
Oh, so tell sounds smoother in conversation. It's the more common way.
Yes, exactly. It's more common and more natural. Let's make some examples to practice. I said hello. Is that right?
Correct. That's perfect.
I told hello? Can you say that?
Wrong. Exactly. You can say hello, but not tell hello. You don't tell an action like that.
I always said that wrong before. I can relate to that mistake.
It's okay. That's why we're here, to learn together. Try these. She said sorry. What about that one?
She told me sorry. Which is correct? I'm not sure.
I think she said sorry. That's the right answer.
Yes, great job, Mike. So when the focus is on the words, say. When the focus is on the person, tell.
Exactly. You've got it down perfectly. Can we do a few more? I want to make sure this is really clear.
Sure, I'm feeling more confident. He tell me a secret. Let me fix that for you.
He told me a secret. Good correction.
Continuing with determination, he tell that he was tired. How do we fix this one?
He said that he was tired. When you're reporting what he said, you use said. We're focusing on the information, not necessarily the person receiving it.
With understanding, he said she likes coffee. Is this correct?
With approval, he said she likes coffee. Perfect. I think I'm starting to get it now. This is making sense.
With excitement, let's do a quick role play to make it fun. This will help us practice in a realistic way.
Enthusiastically, sure, I'll be a coworker. You just came into the office, and I say something to you. Ready? This is going to be fun.
Ready. Let's do this.
As a coworker, casually, hey, Sarah, the meeting starts at 10 a.m.
Responding naturally. Okay. Later, I tell my friend, Mike told me the meeting starts at 10 a.m. How is that?
Excellent. Perfect use of told. Now you try one with me.
With enthusiasm, hey Mike, our boss said we can leave early today.
With satisfaction, nice. So I can say, Sarah said we can leave early. That works perfectly.
With relief and joy, yes, I feel like this one's easier now. I'm getting it.
With encouragement, you're doing great. So just to review before we move to the next topic, say is about the words or message. Tell is about who you speak to.
With confidence, perfect. You summarized it perfectly. It's clear now.
With warmth, thank you. And I told you you're a great teacher. See how I use told? I'm telling you that you're great.
With a pleased laugh, that's a perfect example. So far, we've talked about to versus for and say versus tell. Both are so important.
With enthusiasm, yes, those were great. I learned so much already. I'm really impressed, Sarah.
With warmth, I'm glad. Now let's move to another very common mistake, do versus make. This one confuses a lot of people.
Groaning playfully? Oh no, this one is also tricky for me. I always get it wrong.
Reassuringly, with a smile, don't worry, we'll make it simple. Do versus make. So Mike, we use do for actions, work, or general tasks. We use make for creating or producing something.
Okay, so do is like activities, and make is when I create something. That makes sense.
Exactly. Let's look at examples. I do my homework. I make a cake.
Ah, that makes sense. Homework is a task. Cake is something I create. Oh, I see the difference.
Perfect. That's the key idea. Let me try. I do the dishes.
Approvingly, correct. Great.
Testing. I make the dishes.
Laughing gently, wrong. Right, make the dishes is incorrect unless you're a chef creating new dishes. You don't make dishes in everyday life.
Okay, got it. Another tip, use do for repeated or routine activities. For example, do the laundry, do the shopping, do the cleaning. These are things you do regularly.
I see. So if it's something you repeat often, use do. That's the pattern.
Yes, and use make when you produce something. For example, make breakfast, make money, make a plan, make a mistake. These are all things you create or produce.
Wait, make a mistake? Why not do a mistake? That doesn't make sense to me.
Great question. In English, we say make a mistake because a mistake is something that happens or is created, not a task. So make fits because it's like we create the mistake. It's something you produce, even if accidentally.
Exactly. Oh, that's clever.
Okay, so do homework but make a mistake. Got it?
Right. Let's test you with a few examples. I blank my job every day. What goes there?
A job is like a task, so I do my job every day. Tasks are done.
Correct. Wonderful.
I blank a phone call.
I make a phone call. Nice. You're calling someone. You're producing or initiating the call.
I blank breakfast in the morning.
I make breakfast. Perfect. You're creating or preparing food.
I blank the report for my boss.
I do the report. Correct again. Reports are tasks you complete.
Okay, I think I've got it. Do equals activities, work, or routine. Make equals create or produce. I feel so much better about this.
You said it perfectly. I'll try a short paragraph and you tell me if it sounds right. I do my homework, I do the cleaning, and I make dinner. Sometimes I make mistakes, but I always do my best. How does that sound?
That's perfect English. Excellent work, Mike. You've got all of these right.
Much versus many. Okay, I'm ready. But this one confuses me too. I never get it right.
Okay, simple rule. We use many with countable nouns, things you can count. We use much with uncountable nouns, things you can't count. It's really straightforward.
Okay, so many is like apples, but much is like water. I think I got this.
Exactly, because I can count apples, but I can't count water. Perfect.
That's it. Let's do more examples. I don't have blank time. What goes there?
Time. We can't count it individually, so I don't have much time. Good example.
I don't have blank friends.
Friends are countable. I don't have many friends. You count people.
Perfect. So how much water, but how many apples?
Correct. What about money? We can count money, right? Or can we?
Good question. Actually, we can count dollars, coins, or bills, but the word money itself is uncountable. So we say, how much money do you have? It's a mass noun.
Ah, okay. How much money, not how many money. This is important.
Exactly. What about information? That's uncountable too, right?
Yes, we say how much information do you have? If you want to count it, you can say how many pieces of information, but the word itself is uncountable.
I see. All right, let's try a short quiz. I don't have blank sugar.
Quickly, much sugar. Good test.
There aren't blank chairs in the room.
Confidently, many chairs. Excellent example.
So the difference is easy. Countable, many. Uncountable, much. This really makes sense.
Yes, but sometimes I hear people say a lot of. Is that okay to use?
Great point. A lot of can be used with both. For example, a lot of apples, a lot of water. It works with everything.
Oh, that's easy. So if I'm not sure, I can just say a lot of.
Exactly. That's a safe choice for beginners. It's always correct, so you can use it when you're not sure about much versus many.
Okay, I'll practice. I have a lot of friends. I don't have much free time. I have many ideas. I don't drink much coffee. How did I do?
Perfect. You're mastering this, Sarah. All of those are exactly right.
In, on, and at. These tricky prepositions.
All right, ready for the last one? I think this is going to be fun.
Yes, what is it? I'm ready for the challenge.
The last common mistake is using the wrong preposition. In, on, and at. So many people struggle with these.
Oh, yes, that's a big one. I see this mistake all the time.
Don't worry, we'll keep it simple. Think of these as levels. In is big areas or general time. On is on surfaces or specific days. At is exact places or times. It's like a scale of size.
Interesting. Okay, let's talk about places first. We say, I live in Cambodia, big area, country. I work in an office, a general location. There's a picture on the wall, surface. I'm at the bus stop, exact point. You see the pattern?
Okay, so an is for areas, on is for surfaces, and at is for specific spots. I like this scale idea.
Perfect. That's the key idea. What about in the bus or on the bus? That's a common question.
Good question. We usually say on the bus, on the train, on the plane. We use on because we're talking about public transport. We stand or sit on it. It's like standing on a platform.
Oh, yeah, okay. But for smaller vehicles like cars or taxis, we say in.
I'm in the car. That's right.
So on the bus, but in the car. This is important for travelers to know.
Exactly. What about time? How do we use in, on, and at with time? This is where it gets really interesting.
Great question. In is months, years, or long periods, like in 2024, in the morning, in January. On is days and dates, like on Monday, on my birthday, on October 20th. At is exact times, like at 6 a.m., at night, at lunchtime. Same scale principle.
Oh, I see. So in the morning, on Monday morning, at 8 a.m. All in the same sentence, showing the scale.
Exactly. You've got it. Let's do a few examples. I go to work blank the morning.
In the morning, big time period.
The meeting is blank Monday.
On Monday, specific day.
I wake up blank 6 a.m.
At 6 a.m. exact time. So in, on, at gets smaller and smaller. I love this system.
Exactly. In is big, on is medium, at is small. It's like a pyramid of specificity.
That's such a clear way to remember it. I'm going to use this method for the rest of my life.
Practice and review. Okay, let me bring this all together.
Okay, Sarah, we've talked about a lot today. Let's do a short review for our listeners. This will help cement everything.
Yes, let's go through each mistake one more time. A nice recap.
Mistake number 1, 2 versus 4. 2 is direction. 4 is purpose. Example, I sent the email to my boss, or I wrote the email for my boss.
Second, say versus tell. Say is focus on words. Tell is focus on the person. Example, she said she was tired. She told me she was tired.
Mistake number 3, do versus make. Do is actions or work. Make is create or produce. Example, do homework, make breakfast.
4. Much versus many. Much is uncountable. Many is countable. Example, how much water? How many apples?
And last, mistake number 5, in, on, and at. In is large area or time. On is surface or day. At is specific point or time. Example, in the morning, on Monday, at 6 a.m.
Wow, we covered so much today. I'm impressed by how much we learned.
Yes, and we did it all in simple English. I think our listeners will love practicing these. This is fantastic material.
I hope so. Remember, learning from mistakes is part of the process. This is so important.
That's right. Mistakes help us learn faster. That's how language learning really works. And don't forget to repeat the examples after us. That helps build confidence. And listen again later. Each time you'll understand more. Repetition is key.
Exactly. Okay, Mike, shall we wrap up? I think our listeners have learned so much today.
Yes, let's say goodbye in English, but maybe we can practice using some of these rules we just learned.
Okay, thank you everyone for listening to Speak Like a Local. We hope today's episode helped you understand some tricky English mistakes. Practice speaking every day, even short sentences. And don't worry if you make mistakes. That's how you learn, really, truly.
Exactly. Keep practicing.
Okay, see you next time, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Keep learning.